See?
Awesome. Well, hi, I'm Shannon.
Marco Oliver.
And we are Conversations with Spiritual People. We are here at this beautiful church, Catholic church, and we want to do a meditation in honor of St. Anthony.
St. Anthony.
Which is Marco's namesake.
Yes,
Marco's
Antonio. Middle name.
And so Marco said, Shannon, let's do a meditation today for that. So I began to do some research, and it's like, wow, we really do need to do a meditation, because we've been saying we want to do more things and everything like that. And so you know a little bit about St. Anthony?
Yes. For our Spanish-speaking people, este día queremos honrar el día de San Antonio. Es un día muy sagrado. El Shannon y yo queremos compartir con ustedes una meditación. Entonces vamos a explicar un poco la energía del San Antonio. So St. Anthony is a saint that people honor and pray for when they call him for lovers. He helps you find your heart, your other half.
Right.
So finding lost items, it could be a physical thing or finding yourself.
Right.
But also he's a saint of miracles.
Right.
And then he's usually portrayed with a child holding a child, and there's different interpretations. You can bring it closer in. If not, we'll share the image.
Yes.
And there's a lot of explanations why he's holding a child. A lot of people have different perspectives and beliefs. But for me, what I feel, and that's my interpretation, I feel that it has to do with honoring the inner child, like, the innocence of the purity.
That's actually when I researched it this morning to really find out who he was and what he did, and what was he about. And that's what it was. It was about, because his love for Christ was so unwavering, it was the innocence. And that's why the depiction of the child, the Christ child, is who is really holding the innocence of it. But you call on St. Anthony when your life is in upheaval, because it brings the innocence, it brings it back right. That's what his job. He brings in miracles when you've lost hope, because his faith was so unwavering that no matter what happened, and even when he was passing, he got really sick. And so he asked them to take him back to, I can't pronounce the name of it, back to his home place where he was at. And they said, well, you would never make it there. And he says, no, I will. I'm going to make it there. And so in his travels, as his people that helped him, miracles happened along the way as he traveled back to his place, his home, or his birthplace. And when he got there, he made transition back in the 1400s. He was canonized, or I believe in the 1800s, early 1900s, late 1800s, early 1900s, when he became canonized, because they have so much evidence of the miracles that he brought forth. So there is a prayer for him. If you're Catholic, you probably know it. If you're not, there is one. Saints, ascended masters, all of those come along in the same way. You can work with them however you want. Is the energy, is the intent.
Yes.
That is. So, in that way. So I'm gonna read in English, and Marco, I'm gonna read the sentence, and then Marco's gonna translate in Spanish.
Sí. Before we move forward, nomás quiero compartir que para ustedes que si saben o no, el ángel o el santo de San Antonio nos trae milagros en nuestra vida, nos asiste en tiempos cuando lo más necesitamos. La pureza y la inocencia de los niños significa abrirnos a los milagros, a la magia que está disponible a nosotros. Entonces el Shannon lo va a leer en inglés y yo lo voy a traducir en español para que puedan disfrutar de esta energía.
So we're going to begin the prayer of St. Anthony. O holy St. Anthony,
Sagrado San Antonio,
gentlest of saints,
el más humilde de todos los santos,
your love for God
tu amor por Dios
and charity for his creation
y por ayudar a tus creencias
make you worthy,
te valoran.
when on earth,
Cuando en tierra
to possess miraculous powers,
para tener milagros muy milagrosos,
miracles waited on your word,
los milagros que pasan con tu palabra,
which you were ever ready to speak,
que tú estuviste muy listo para hablarlos en la vida,
for those in trouble,
para esos que están en momentos de problemas
or anxiety,
o que se sienten excitados.
encouraged by his thought,
Te ayuda con sus pensamientos.
I import of you
Yo te honro a ti
to obtain for me
para que me ayudes a mí
whatever your request is,
lo que es lo que ustedes necesitan en este momento.
the answer to my prayer
La respuesta para mi oración.
may require a miracle.
A lo mejor necesitamos un milagro.
Even so,
Y aunque
you are the saint of miracles.
tú eres el santo de los milagros,
O gentle and loving St. Anthony,
oh San Antonio, humilde, lleno de amor,
whose heart was ever full of human sympathy,
que su corazón estaba lleno de mucha simpatía para la humanidad.
whisper my petition into the ear of the sweet infant Jesus,
Da la oración al niñito Jesús en su oído para que él pueda escuchar este mensaje.
who loved to be held in your arms,
A él le gustó, al bebé, que tú lo abrazaras entre sus brazos.
and the gratitude of my heart
Y la gratitud de mi corazón
will ever be with yours.
siempre estará con usted.
One Our Father, Hail Mary, and glory be.
Recen un Padre Nuestro, un Ave María, y gloria al Padre, y gloria al Hijo.
So just take a moment and ask St. Anthony to come in and be your witness for whatever it is that you're needing a miracle in. Whatever miracle needs to show up in your world. Whatever's upside down, let St. Anthony bring it back upright. So we're just going to feel it. We're going to actually just take a meditation in a moment, and we're just going to feel that miracle happen. We're going to have faith. We know it. There's no doubt. And St. Anthony's going to be our stand for that.
Tomen este momento para conectar con esta energía, para recibir las sensaciones. Tengan fe que lo que ustedes están pidiendo, San Antonio te va a ayudar, con un corazón abierto para recibir los milagros.
St. Anthony, we receive your grace and your love in our heart space, and we honor and give thanks of gratitude.
San Antonio, te damos gracias por estar aquí. Recibimos tu amor en nuestros corazones y recibimos los milagros que nos das.
May you find peace this day.
Encuentren paz en este día. Bendiciones. Be blessed.
And as you